Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Galactic Civilizations for Warlords and our playthrough as the Zenozerg, where we're having a very easy time of it. At the moment, we have this entire sector mostly to ourselves. We've got the Zolotzi who have come in here a little bit and are starting to hoover up stuff. But seeing as we have all of this space, I really do think we should maybe try to expand a little bit more. And this class 20 world over here will give us access to most of this map if we can get our hands on it. So let's go ahead and really quickly see if we can get out a settler ship. Assuming that we have the population. Let's have a quick check in here. Yeah, we've got people that we can throw out into space. Not a problem. Most people are looking kind of unhappy, but that's okay. We are going to be building up a very strong fleet for sure. We've got the Zolotzi just hanging out here. All right, let's send it forward and see if we can expand. Now we did build the beacon of Babylon to sort of spread our creep, as it were. Total loss, huh? What do we got in this fleet? Fighters, bombers. Can we Zapparuni? We're not at war with you guys. Who are you? Oh, you're both Zolotzi fleets. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, we did build a beacon of Babylon and a couple influence stuff to spread our creep. But that probably will not be a factor in this game since we have the entire place to ourselves. There's orbital manufacturing for starports, better ships. I think we can actually focus on some other things. Let's get Xeno research, because if we're going to be left alone, we want to accelerate. We want lots of science. We want lots of manufacturing. We did build up another probe to hopefully maybe find some other things. Go ahead and send them out. So what do we want to build? How is population looking on this planet? Maxed out. We can maybe get another settler out of this shipyard. Let's do that. 2 turns. Beautiful. Let's expand. We can just barely make it here. Hopefully no pirates interfere with us. We're also going to want to grab as many resources as possible. I just want to absorb as much of this map as we can. We also have our second collectivism perk. We have the choice between shared belief and consensus. Now, increases the likelihood that new citizens will have the collectivism trait, which is good for us, +2 level to housing improvements on core worlds. We can get some very large planets if we go with shared belief. However, our citizens have some very high expectations, so if we lower that, it should mean we get more science, more production, and more happiness. And I think that's the right play. Let's go ahead and reduce our expectations. So if we have a look, say, at our approval, it's currently sitting at 74, which isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We hit the consensus. Now we're up to 84. That's basically an extra 10%, which is very nice. Our science was somewhere in the high 40s. Now we're in the 53s, which is all great stuff. Love to see it. Money is an issue, but I'm hoping that we can actually make up for that just by having tons of planets, asteroids. Speaking of, this planet needs an asteroid. Merlin, how you doing? Shipyard coming up. You're going to get some asteroid miners for yourself. You'll be fine. We also have another charge for the Yggdrasil, so we're going to want at least another colony ship and another. We're going to need a lot of colony ships. Okay, back to colonization. What do we have here? Well, hello, a class 31 amazing paradise. Mago, class 19. Okay, we want that world as well. He's a little bit far, but if we can grab this world, this will be great. The downside is we're going to have a lot of territory to defend, which could be an issue. We're going to need to lock down the gate once again. Get another space cadet out there. 87, 87, 86. Goodbye and goodbye. We need to find something to settle over here to give us a little bit more range. Anything? A class 2 poor, that's not great, but again, more asteroids and Prometheon. This world is going to be a little bit hard to reach with our current ship range. It might change once we pick up this planet. Maybe it'll be in range, and maybe if there's something down here as well. Let's have a look. Now, back on our home planet, I don't really want to get any more colony ships, but let's get out some progenitors to get up some of these resources that are knocking around. Because the AI will grab it up. If even though we're here, they will send people out to pick them up. And we want the best ones. We want all of the choice ones. I think we will get this converted to a class 5. We might as well settle that. That'll help Fafnir out quite a lot. I don't even remember if Fafnir was a particularly great world for us. But the more colonies we have, the more HP our ships will have within our borders. We're going to need to research the gate technology, but there is the knowledge melding hub, which is good for research. Does hit approval a little bit. Pressuring scientists, always very nice. Genius grants, a thing we're going to want to plug in almost immediately. We'll take subspace scanning because I need to find the entrance. Let's go ahead and pressure the scientist. That'll roll over some. We'll go for improved life support. I think economic development might be a little bit better here, as we're just going to try to accelerate. Planetology is something we're going to want. And as we have the free time, we'll go ahead and pick it up now. Asteroid miners may be just the ticket. We have lots of asteroid miners. That's within our borders. I wouldn't mind if Merlin would be able to produce its own. Some of this production here I want to use for other things. What did you produce for us? A supply ship? Not really that critical. We do need some durantium, so that is going to be a priority for us. Absolutely will be a priority. How are we looking here? Approval is 96. Love it. Love, love, love it. Pollution is 100%. I don't think we need the growth. I mean, we're good here, right? Let's help Fafnir get online. We're just going to get some more constructors because it's time to get some of these resources. What are you doing for us? I think you need an asteroid miner or two. A little bit. Well, you already have your asteroid miners up. Never mind. Now, what resources do we want? Durantium? Absolutely. Do we see any? No. There's planetology though. We'll be able to get some big planets. Fusion power plants, I wouldn't mind getting. It's not something that we need right now. We want to accelerate. Quantum computing may help with that. Computing substrates, AGI, all things that we would like. I think we can go for economic development. It's there. It's 2 turns. We'll pick it up. There's some durantium. We got some valerium and antimatter possibly over here. Very useful. Anything on this? Oh, we're so close. There's a class 2 poor. Alright, we'll find out next turn. The Terrans picked up the planet we were going for, you bastards. What are you even doing here, Terrans? We found this a lot. See, that kind of makes me think that the gate is somewhere over on this side, which means the pressure is on. Durantium and Prometheon down here. That's definitely something that we want. The pressure is on, but they made a horrible mistake settling with the Zenozerg. How dare they? Now, what do we need? Is that a constructor? Absolutely, yes. Let's go ahead and settle this. This is going to be very important. We're going to need some tech pods as well. We're going to need a little bit of extra cash from somewhere. We might have to sell off this to pick up a tech pod when we see it. Not here yet, though. I think we're going to at least get another couple of these. Still need to explore this entire area. Oh, I really want these. I'm very sad we lost this. This would have been a perfect staging point. I mean, we could still settle this planet. I'm gonna keep it going. There's Fafnir settled. That's going to help us develop up this planet a little bit. It's gonna have its shipyard fairly soon. Beautiful. There's economic development done. Extra income. Very nice. Helps us break even. Choose a new tech. Starship refits. Evasive tactics. I'm kind of thinking subspace streaming, but Starship's refits being here for 2 turns is something we want. Fusion power plants being here for 3 is great. Let's go ahead and get that. Your ship has stumbled upon a cargo hold lost in the vastness of space. It contains an advanced survey module, possibly from an ancient civilization. We can store it. We can make an existing ship able to survey anomalies, which might not be bad to convert one of our probes into something that can actually scan anomalies for us. We can break it down or we can sell it. It's only 150 treasury, so I actually think we're going to store this, and once our probes have finished doing their probe thing, which will be fairly soon. Oh, so let's see. A little bit more durantium. But I'm more interested in finding resources. What I will do is actually I'll use that module immediately. Survey anomaly on this probe if it'll let us. Haha! And you go out there and survey for us. Excellent. Back on our home planet, we're basically finished. Get the snuggler colony. That'll help. Get the wormhole generator. That'll free up a tile for us. Upgrade the manufacturing. We do want that one tech pod. Let's see. That'll give us 80, putting us up to about 130. We won't have enough to buy the tech pods. So sorry. We'll have to wait for something to sell. We will put in genius grants and possibly economic development as well. Yes, that all looks great. What do we have here? Another constructor. Beautiful. Let's find some... Yeah, the Zolotzi are grabbing up all the space over here. First war with the Zolotzi. That is happening. We're getting this Durantium. That's going to enable us to spread out a little bit more and grab some more of this resources. Where's that black hole Elarium? It's down here. There's some more Elarium over this way. We're getting Durantium and Prometheon. That's huge, but more Durantium would be amazing. This double Prometheon here is also quite high priority. Let's go ahead and get that up before the Zolotzi or something steal it. And here's another constructor. Let's send him out this way. There's a little bit of Elarium there. We can pick that up at any time. And I think we can probably get more constructors. There's a bit of Durantium and a bit of Durantium here. So yes, I think we will take another Durantium. Merlin has got his shipyard, so now we'll be able to pick up some of these with asteroids. How are we looking on population? 1 out of 3. That's pretty terrible, but your tree is coming, so that's all good. Beautiful. Our home planet. I think we should potentially see if we have the population to spare for more colony ships. Let's go ahead and do that. Right, we have met the Terran resistance. Your claims are irrelevant to us. Let us see how people feel. They're okay. The Zolotzi have many ships. We still have none ships. We have found Funi 2, a precursor lab world. Oh my god, I want it. There's directed energy weapons and mass mobilization, but I think the Stellar Forge is important to us, but I really want to make some progress with our military tech, so we'll do that. Now there's the precursor lab world, and we should have just produced a colony ship, right? Yes. So you go down here and pick me up this lab world. Excellent. Fafnir, your outputs and inputs are looking great. Potentially a good money world for us. In fact, we're gonna need that Durantium up really, like really. These father tree roots have popped up in a awkward spot. What are you gonna do? Let's maybe think about a financial planet here. Something governor quarter, some other financial related stuff. People are very unhappy here. Farmer detected, get rid of him. 58 approval. Unprotected, high expectations, precursor believer governor. Governor is not loyal. That is kind of true. All right, so happiness issues for sure on this planet. What can we do about it? Well, we can put down an entertainment district. If we sacrifice this for an entertainment, something like this works, plus the snuggler colony here, if we need it. These give adjacency to wealth as well, so I don't mind this little setup. And approval is pretty big deal, so I'm going to focus on that to start off with. Upgrade the manufacturing at some point. Okie dokies. Probe, you're doing great stuff. Keep going. I feel like we can do more. We can and we should do more. There's lots of like dead worlds and tiny planets to colonize. How long until you guys get here? Not fast enough, in my opinion. So many asteroids, a bit more Durantium. If we could find a little bit more. I don't like building a single base for one resource. I like those to be doubled when and where possible. We're looking at Fafnir's shipyard. Fafnir, I think you could possibly do colony ships for us. Maybe start grabbing some of these smaller worlds over here. For example, that guy. The Zolotzi have approached Governor Zergfagor Nom Merlin, one with a lucrative trade agreement. We can accept the agreement for extra wealth. I think we say no to the Zolotzi on that one. You're getting your stuff up. These are starting to get in range, so we can absolutely maybe use an asteroid miner for up there. There's Alcleone. An increased period of solar activity has caused a species of previously dormant insects to suddenly begin swarming, greatly limiting activity. Your scientists have developed a sonic screen which can kill the insects, but believe there may also be a way to expand the technology to rid the world of the swarm forever. What effects that will have on our ecosystem are yet unknown. What are your orders? If this technology kills en masse, then we won't use it. Minus approval, hate it. Abandon parts of the planet the bugs inhabit. Minus tiles, hate it. Murder all the bugs. -1 farming, nihilism. Murder. Fantastic. There's directed energy weapons. Pretty good. Photonic alignment being here as well is quite nice. Starbase modules is the thing we want for tech pod hives. Let's go ahead and get that. Now, how are we looking on this planet? We will need a governor here that hopefully we can beat back the influence and start capturing this world. The money is going to be a little bit hard to come by, especially since all of our dudes are super expensive. Do we not have somebody laying around? I'm kind of holding you as a pocket commander. Yeah, we have a lot of planets. But the money's going to be coming soon. The thing is, if we don't make this into a core world, it will get flipped. And I don't really want that to happen. So maybe we actually take out this guy. He's not a great governor. He's not a bad governor. And we'll have to fire him at some point. Acleone 3. Very unloyal. And let's see what this planet has for us. Basically barren. Precursor nanites leads on to manufacturing, which you like. I think we will abuse this tile here if we can. We can't build a tree in the desert, but that's okay. Something like this to get things going here. And now we should have better influence growth than this tiny little colony. It is mine. We actually got that, which is good. A staging ground for the Zolotzi. We're going to have to get some asteroid miners over here as well. So many things that we need to do. Let's go ahead and print an asteroid miner. We'll send this one first to Betria. Oh no, I think they're gonna grab this. Anyway, there's starbase modules for tech pods, which we're gonna need shortly. The extra modules, which we're gonna need shortly. Choose a new tech. Bioplastics lets us upgrade our manufacturing and leads on to manufacturing capitals, which are very important. The Minister of Production position as well. This is a very expensive build though. We're gonna need some other things before we get there. Let's go for evasive tactics. As the potential for war, it's starting to happen, and I'm going to greed a little bit and fly our base out over this way in the hope that maybe there's still some resource lurking down here. Greed. It is the death of me. Class 29 tropical world. Another very valuable system. We're gonna need some more. Oh baby. 26. Oh baby, we're gonna have too many worlds. We might actually win by prestige. What do we have here? An asteroid miner. Let's send it out to this planet, and we need to see if we have the population for a colony ship or 3. We do. Go ahead and get me another colony ship. This might be too greedy. If there is such a thing. There's some antimatter and very close to home antimatter Alerium. Love it. Pick that up. Useful. Mining starbase. Construct. Excellent. We will give it mining drones, and we will need to pick up some tech pods as soon as we have a little bit of windfall. Chevermont, I think you're going to get another settler for us. We have a huge amount of settling to do, and you should have the population to spare for that project. Another constructor. Going to send him down this way and fog bust a little bit in the hopes that we get that Durantium. Another constructor. There's probably something here. Let's go ahead and fog bust this. Some Alerium or something hanging out in there. Let's go ahead and put our fighter. There's a colony ship just hanging out on our planet. Why? This world has hypersilicates. Let's go ahead and settle that. And then that'll give us extra range to move on to there. Yeah, we are so good. We're going to have so many planets, so many shipyards. The Zerg swarm is going to absolutely destroy everything. All right, let's grab an unhappy person off into space with you. We will have to lose one of our people, and I think we're fine to lose one of the manufacturers. Choose a new tech. Energy deflection, photonic alignment. We're going to go for photonic alignment. Right, on our home planet, we need Durantium to further produce. So for now, just get us modules. I'm tempted to do a telescope takeover. I'm also tempted to get some more settlers, but for the moment, I think a couple asteroid miners will go a long way to getting some of these fresh planets up and running. Merlin, you're going to need some more asteroid miners. Go ahead and do that. Yep, amazing. Also, another potential wealth world up there. Fafnir does not need asteroid miners. Did make us a colony ship though, so thank you very much. We're getting that world. That world. We want this class 29, so let's start sending out in that direction. Another colony ship. Oh god. Yes. Yes. We have so many worlds. Where does this guy go? I kind of want to send one up to help out Merlin up here, and this is a pretty good world to feed this. It's a class 5 though, but I would like to get more core worlds if possible, and it will be possible. Let's see. No, I think the just getting up some of these planets is going to be good enough. And weirdly, I would like to get this planet up and running, but I think we can wait on that decision. Yeah, help Merlin out and to pick up some of these smaller worlds. I think we hold on the settlers for now, although Fafnir can probably get out more settlers. Yes. Now let's see if we lucked out. Triple base. No such luck. Should have went more this way. All right, let's go ahead and pick up this very valuable mining base for us. Mining star base, plant it down. Prometheon online and Durantium. Get the mining drones. We're going to need those tech pods as soon as we can. This is also up for grabs. Now, we should now have the ship range to grab these planets. And I really do want these, Mago. So our next colony ship should be able to head down there. Okay, Probius, you've scouted all of these. I'm just going to send you out over here, see what's in the center, see what the Zolotzi are up to. Cool, and there's photonic alignment for extra beam attack. There's another settler. We know where they're going. Choose a new tech. It's going to be improved life support. And this colony ship will make the long and dangerous journey. We don't have the ship range to get out to Mago. Excuse me. Really? I mean, this did help. Okay, then. Okay. This constructor, come down here. And this will be another place that we could push out to Mago, in which case we could take this colony ship and continue with the plan of pushing out all the way down here. Very ambitious. All very ambitious stuff. Let's see. I like what we got going on this run. I mean, we can't really affect the board state too much, the Terran resistance, with 26% of the way to a victory, but I mean, if we had to fight them, we gotta fight them. Where do we go from here? We have so much stuff that we need. We're gonna need asteroid miners aplenty. There's another asteroid miner. This one is new for me. I don't normally have to make this many asteroid miners. We're gonna need asteroid miners here. All right, send out the asteroid miners. Oh no, this is a problem. This is a problem, huh? Divert. Hopefully you're safe. Should be. Getting around that shipyard is going to be a little bit tricky. You hate to see it. Absolutely hate to see it. We did fog bust and I don't like what I found. We're going to have to run in this direction away from this bomber. Typically they have a movement range of 5. So we should be able to evade it. No problem. As long as we're careful. But it's spooky. It is spooky. I think we will continue with getting some asteroid mines. Although, did you just make a settler for us? Yes, you did. These bombers. I'm going to have to recruit a flagship to deal with these bombers. Yep, that's the thing that's happening. While exploring an asteroid belt, our archaeologists stumbled upon an ancient base belonging to the Ignatic but now extinct Zendar race. The base is filled with advanced technology, integrated, providing an instant surge of scientific understanding. Do it. That finishes off improved life support for us. That's good. Orbital mining could be very useful. More armor theory. Interstellar cabinet, I think, is where we go, because that's going to get us the pest mother that we're going to need to clear out some of this trash. Let's go ahead and pick it up, and then we might be okay to just focus on Miltech for a bit. The strange readings we've detected in this area appear to be the residual effect of a dimensional rift, one capable of drawing ships through from another universe. As if to prove our theory, a single golden ship wobbles out of it. We could use some friends. We get 2 Taiworm citizens, not really interested. A free leader, not really interested. Plus approval and extra collectivism. Our people will hate them. Send them back through the rift. That is exactly what will happen. We're going to keep getting asteroid miners for a little bit, and probably just more colony ships out of Chevremont. And that's beautiful. Yes, I would like to build an asteroid mining base. That's what I sent you there for. Okay, we did divert this guy. You coming here. I've forgotten where all of these dudes are going. What were we sending a constructor out this way for? I think he was fog busting to try and see what was over here. I guess I'll use him as a scout for now. A constructor has arrived, is ready to pick up these very valuable Prometheons. We're going to set him up over here and see if maybe there's a third something. No, there ain't. Beautiful. Another settler. Off into space with you. The Zolotsis, your planets are so tempting to us. Our shock troops can be a bit sadistic, but in time I suspect you will come to appreciate them. We may look weak, but we are far from it. No, we are quite weak. We're quite weak. That's all right. It's all It's all good. Well, we didn't luck out on the Prometheon. That's okay. Construct the mining starbase. More Prometheon, please. Prometheon's looking pretty good. Durantium income is starting to tick up. Love it. Normally wouldn't sell Prometheon, but we do need some Harmony crystals. If we can get some Harmony crystals on our planets, that would be great. And I think we do have some planets lined up that have Harmony crystals. Please go away. Annoying screen. Chevremont, another settler ship, another colony ship. We have lots of things to colonize all over the shop. Do we have one? I don't think we have one coming to Signy. Let's get Signy settled. We have the ship range now. If we can get this colony ship down here, it's going to take a vast amount of time. Hopefully we're not going to find any pirates down here. This kind of... Where was this constructor going? I think he did evasive maneuvers as well and is now lost. Yes, we'll just hoover up this. All right, Merlin. I think you're finished doing asteroid miners. You shouldn't need any more. Yeah. But you do have some support worlds that you need. And Betria could maybe use a governor as well. Oh my god, we're gonna need many governors. You know, just how's your population looking, Merlin? Merlin, I see you have a farmer. I want him gone. Get rid of it. Let's go here. Get yourself some settlers. That'll help settle out these planets. You've already got one colony ship, so that's good news. What is that? What is that supposed to be? Oh, so it's a thing. All right, another asteroid miner. Where does this one go? Chevremont has... Don't need those yet. Guess we'll send it out to here. The shell. We could probably use... Kinda tempted to do like research missions. But some supply ships would probably be good, as we will start rebuilding very important things, or building some very important things. Now that we have some cash, Prometheon is selling very well. Let's go ahead and sell off a couple, get some money in the bank, sell off some of that Illyrium. We want more resources, just all the resources. We're going to need to buy tech pods the next time they turn up for sure. Okay, a colony ship. Yeah, settle this. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna have the biggest empire I've ever had. Ever. Another colony ship. Maybe we need to hold off on the on the colony ships for a little bit. Maybe. We actually need to deal with this too. What do we have here? Bombers. We've got some levels. Let's go ahead and level you up a little bit. Illyrium cells. Beam attack +2 or antimatter warheads. Which do you use more? They both suck. Maybe we just want some HP. Does that mean we can win now? I feel like the answer is no. Let's do some hit and run. But we do need to sort of clean up our space. There's a lot of pirates. We are going to pressure the scientists. Get through interstellar cabinets. Let's choose a new tech. Colonial bureaucracy. Not terrible. The Office of Control is useful to us, but I would like to get a crack on with like cruiser tech. We could probably use the enacted policy slot though. Let's get colonial bureaucracy. It's one turn. There's some tech pods. This is very valuable. Let's go ahead and buy up one of those. Two of those. That'll pay for itself with this double. Actually, that's not as important. The double Prometheon, or the Prometheon and Durantium here, absolutely does get a tech pod. And the double Prometheon mine up here. That will translate to a lot of cash. Where is it? There it is. Excellent. We're going to have silly amounts of Prometheon, which is good. And now we really just need to make some money, make enough money to make use of all of these worlds that we are getting. We have these, we have way more coming. We haven't even gotten governors for these planets yet. We need a governor for the Pest Mother, a dude. We need. And I would hate to throw this run that is basically a shoo-in. So, from our home planet, we just did a supply ship. There's another colony ship. We'll probably just grab one of these worlds over here. I'm fine with it for now. You can go get yourself some supply ships. This colony ship will risk the journey down here. This is very ambitious. With it being that close to the Zoloty, I have no idea. This is a long way for our colony ship to travel. I don't think we're going to be able to pick it up, but we're going to try. We have a constructor a little bit closer, and I would like to pick these up. Let's have a little scoot. I should have at least gotten eyeballs on this. supply ships. Now you can start developing yourself, Fafnir, and let's start building up resources on Chitroth. That lead has come home. We have a good leader. I know we said we were going to fire this person or this person and reappoint another governor, but I don't really want to. And none of you are amazing leaders. Maybe we should hire some leaders, invite leaders. We don't have the control. Ooh, okay. Yes, that's not an option just yet. What do we do with you? I don't want you to die. There's things for you to survey, but there's a bomber there that can, a bomber squadron that can kill us. And I don't want to lose my dude. Probably just put down for repairs. Maybe full HP, you'd be able to take them. But I think that's where we're going to end off episode 2. We are just massively expanding. A little bit of an unfortunate thing there, but it's our first real loss. Another colony ship. Let's go ahead and do that. There's colonial bureaucracy, more enacted policy slots, choose a new tech. We will take armor defense theory. What are we going to do with this new economic slot? Planetary stimulus will help us out a little bit. Reducing crime is not a bad idea as well. That will help our income. We could plug back in shipyard stimulus, but I don't think we need it. And I think, yes, the minus crime is fine. Also, I mean, planetary stimulus is good to help us get some of these starting infrastructures up. I don't really want to lose more money. Let's take security lights for now. And that'll help us out a little bit by reducing crime, keeping our income up. Get me a bit more modules until we have these things that we need to build on this planet, which is coming with the kind of income that we have. Supply ships. We're just going to build up the bank of stored goods on this planet until we get to build like some of these more important structures, and we'll be able to one turn them. That'll be a massive acceleration for this planet. Merlin, get yourself another one of those settlers. Let's go ahead and pick you. We've got one coming here. Let's go ahead and grab this. Colonize that planet. That'll help feed Merlin. Merlin's going to be a great planet. This will be a great planet. We got great planets everywhere. We got great planets everywhere. And we've got a target. Although the Terran resistance up to 28% of the way to a prestige victory. So we're going to want to gear ourselves up for war fairly quickly once all of this wave of settling has been done. In the meantime, we will be building up our military tech and starting to produce ships and fleets, and we're going to send them out and exterminate everything. This should be a fairly straightforward, simple run. To be a little bit careful here, as this colony ship is a little bit at risk. See, if we fly him here, it'll be dead. So we have to divert. And now you should be safe. Probe was heading up this way. Let's send the constructor. There is a class 27 world here. Oh my days. Okay. Now you guys come down here. You'll get there before this constructor, and this constructor can then go down this way, get that Durantium. Durantium, very important. But okay, that's where we're going to end off this episode. I mean, not a lot of action happening here. It really is SimCity. We are just going to zerg it up, spread our creep, grab up as much expansions and bases as possible, build up an enormous fleet, and go to war with literally everybody. That's just how it's going to be at the hand we've been dealt for this playthrough. So hopefully you'll stick around for that. And if you've reached this far into the video, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one.